What's up, YouTube? This your boy Bernard Jones. I bite with love the video. This is a very special video. This video is involving my granddad and me and my whole family. This video is basically for my family, to explain to my family what the process I've been through, why I am the way I am, why have I been pushing myself forward. I just want to explain to myself, to my family, explain to my whole family what I have been going through the last couple of years. So back in 2006, I was young, I was stupid, I was naive. I had helped my granddad out with a patent. You know, a patent is something you patent or you invent, that he invented back in 1990, but he really invented around 1989, something like that. So I vowed myself to get me a patent attorney or whatsoever to help solve this secret of my family. Did my granddad had a patent? Did he have a vision? The whole family really knew for sure that he invented something, but we know that he did something. So with all this research, with my attorney that we did, around this like 3 years, around 2006, 2007, 2008. Around this 3 years, going on 4 years, we found out that my granddad had two patents. He had an American patent and a Canadian patent. And by this time, we didn't quite, or the patent attorney didn't quite understand his statement of his patent, because we didn't quite understand it. Okay, here go by law. By law, American patent, you got 10 years. You can reduce the years to, I think, 2 or 3 years to extend that patent. After that, you can't renew a patent or trademark as you Walt Disney, something like that. Well, but you can improve the patent to extend the patent or renew it for 10 more years. After 10 years, you get another 10 years. You keep renewing or improve other patent to keep it going. But by Canadian law, you only can extend the patent. You have to pay for the patent, something like that, like every year. So every year, my granddad was paying on the patent. But okay, love, these 10 years have passed since 1990. My granddad, my family, had not received any money for this patent. Not received any money for this patent or any funds or what this patent was. So with my patent attorney, we try to find out why. So according to these 2 or 4 years that we found out, first thing we did, we trying to sue the lawyers and say the lawyer failed to borrow my information about the patent. Then we went to the bars of conference of the lawyers to find out what's going on. They found a case against us, say they ain't seen nothing wrong with my granddad lawyer, for that my granddad lawyer will communicate with my granddad about his patent. But as it came to term, later on we found out that he had 2 patents, and something wasn't right. So what the lawyer people were saying, we communicate with my granddad, but my granddad didn't do the job that he supposed to file lawsuits to get the money for the patent. Okay, see now, get to the point. See, this is what happened. After you somebody patent infringe on your patent, you have 1 year to file a complaint, to file a patent infringement of that patent. But see, my granddad case is so unique because he had 2 patents. So when a company infringed on his patent, he had a year to file for that infringement. The problem was his lawyer people did not contact my granddad and say his patent had been infringed on. You know, my granddad was trying to find out what's going on with his patent. And his patent was all around the world, the whole world, and he was trying to understand why he didn't receive any money from. But his lawyer people keep saying that they communicate with my granddad, but my granddad didn't file a patent infringement. So he had 1 year to file a patent infringement. After that 1 year for a patent infringement, it go by the case or the law. So my granddad case is unique because he had two patents. So after that, what happened? We found the company. We found out who the company is. We found everything about the company. The time had ran out. But by patent attorney, our patent, if you have a patent, your patent got a case for 10 years. So it go by the date of the person who first had that patent. And my granddad he owned the patent, he owned everything other patent. So everything after that case that what the patent had made had go to my granddad. But the problem about it, the two patents that they had was the same patent. Okay, the only problem was about what we had infringement on my granddad patent. The only problem was about this infringement is that we didn't have no money at this time. When my attorney told me that this case would cost us money, it like basically what people say, it take money to make money. I told my whole family this. My grandma, my auntie, my mom, my uncles, my brother, my cousin. I told my whole family we having a meeting. This the date. All this been planned. Only 2 people came. My grandma and my cousin Kim. That's it. I felt so embarrassed that we had this big case, this big opportunity. Even my granddad didn't came. And this his partner. This his vision. And he didn't came. I was embarrassed. And it came down to we didn't have the money. Even though I put over $2,500 at this time, it really took 3 years, but at around 2 years I put over $2,500 on my own money to see what's going on. I just felt embarrassed. Like I told the whole family, only 2 people came. So around this time, around these 2 years and 3 years time, my granddad patent wasn't. We had no hope. And so our idea was to sell the patent, and cause the patent was shared with 2 patents, so we could basically do what happened. It had 2 patents and they the same patent, but my granddad had the original copy, the original paperwork, everything. So he owned the patent, but he not getting paid for it, and the company would not pay him because they don't have to pay him because the terms agreements to file a patent infringement has passed and gone. It passed and went. So our opportunity to make money off of this patent was to sell it. So when we sell it, we were trying to sell it around 50,000 or 59,000. That was our best shot to make money off of something that he never see a dime, that he did not receive a dime for. So we got contact with this guy in New York City over our case. So this guy, he say he don't want to buy the patent. He want to rent it or be a partner of the patent to share. Basically, this do what he want to do, and do what patent people do all around our ventures. But like I say, by law, 10 years. But you can't increase this 10 years to remake it, to renew it. And the company, they have to go buy this. I don't know the terms of it. But they don't have to go by this renew, but it's a good invention and it's improved other patent. The company technically don't have a choice to not say no, because it's improved what this is. They have to go buy and they have to pay it. So this guy want to do that. He want to go 50-50 with my granddad before they can share the patent, and he invent the patent to make it better. So whoever company that took the patent that we know of have to go by this patent, because it's a reinvention of this patent. It goes by 10 more years. And this patent, the people who took it cannot file for infringement because they never had it. They never had the paperwork for it. So they can't file for infringement because it never was theirs. And they'd be stupid enough to do that because they have to pay back the money that. I don't really know the laws of that. I'm assuming that they might have to pay back, but I doubt it. So, okay. So around this time that we were finna share a partnership with this patent, everything fell apart. It just fell apart. Everything. We contacted with this guy. We talking to this guy. We got our lawyers. He was planning to pay for everything. Because that's the problem. We didn't have the money. I spent all the money I had. I was making more money. When I had an opportunity to make more money, I say no, because I will help my credit out. So everything that fell apart. Everything fell apart. This guy planned to pay for everything. And just, I can't blame nobody but myself. I put so much hope and everything in this work. Everything. You can ask my grandma, her name Isiah Jones. Every day I put all I can, all I gave to this, and when it just shut it down, when everything just stopped, I felt miserable. I felt stupid. I felt like I put my whole life on hold for this invention and for my family. And my family, they care, but they didn't understand. And when I was trying to explain this to my family, it went one ear, came out the other. And I felt more stupid because they didn't get what I was saying. When I gave them the opportunity to speak to lawyers for them to get it, they ain't came. But back in 2015, my granddad did pass away. But he didn't die at old age. He didn't die of natural cause. When my family agreed to put him in a nursing home, I think 6 months after that, he died. He went in the nursing home eating solid food, and he started eating solid food, started eating baby food, and he died shortly after that. Oh yeah, before I go, I'm gonna show y'all the picture that my granddad, really my auntie did this work, so I can't, say it's with my granddad. My auntie, her name was Dr. Giss, or Dr. Jones, or you want to call her. She did this work. She was the first one to help my granddad out, but nothing quite went there. So this is my granddad. I'm gonna post it on the screen for y'all to see the real picture. I just want to show y'all, So I just want to show y'all. I want to show y'all the rest of the picture. You can see it right now. Once again, I want to say thank y'all for watching this video. I want y'all to share this video. I want y'all to like this video. Hopefully something will good come out of this video. I just want to explain to myself, to my friends, and my family. Even though my family know about this, know about everything, know about everything, I want them to understand that I do love y'all. I disappoint in y'all sometimes, but I love y'all. So I just want y'all to see and understand what I've been going through these couple of years. And like I say, I'm not looking back no more. I'm looking forward. It's time to move on with my life and start looking back in the past. So hopefully there's something good come out of this video. So once again, thank y'all. So